Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning, and welcome to Storytime. Thank you so much for joining me today. How are you doing? I see it's sunny out there in Kentucky, but I'm pretty sure pretty cold too. Well, please get ready, bundle up, and enjoy this story time. Thank you so much for being here with us today on Story Time. Absolutely love it that we're here together, and I hope that you've had a lovely day to your a lovely start to your day. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time, and we do have one that is coming back today to Story Time. And I was looking through, seeing when we last brought it here. It's been a while, but this one is coming back. The quickest kid in Clarksville. I did say bring your running shoes today because we are off on this race. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time today. Pat ZIETLOW, Miller, and Frank Morrison bringing us this one, and of course Chronicle Books of San Francisco as well. A big thank you to them for allowing us to read so many wonderful books here on Storytime. And yeah, glad you're here together. How are you doing? Please let us know where you are and who is joining in with you. And love it. Thank you for being here with us, Kathy, Ari, and Megan. Thank you so much for joining us out there in Kentucky. And yes, you know you make up the morning ingredients here on Storytime, and everybody else that is joining in as well. Wherever you are today, I hope that you are well. I hope that you are cozy. I hope that you are ready for a wonderful story indeed. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. And if you will be going out, please be sure to check the weather, maybe even check the traffic conditions and see where you need to go and what you need to do. Thank you so much for being here with us today. Yeah, I will be reading the back matter on this one as well, the author's note, so we can get a little bit more. But it is a beautiful story, and I cannot wait to share it. And if you have a copy, grab it, read along with us here on Storytime. It has been a wonderful week of stories, and always good to be here. Always glad to be here with you all. And yeah, please go grab what you need, get ready for this wonderful story. And we do have amazing books and amazing guests that will be coming to Storytime, and we are confirming. Some have confirmed already, and some we're in the process of confirming. So all that is happening, and I cannot wait to tell you who will be here with us on Storytime for sure. So please keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, keep in touch. Follow us on Instagram and see what's happening, see what's coming. Storytime. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime today. Good morning to you one more time, Ari, Megan, and Kathy, and everybody else that is joining us live today that has not sent in a message yet. Well, we see you. Thank you so much for being here with us. And of course, everybody else that is joining us later on for the recordings, thank you for being here with us. And yeah, remember too that you can always find Storytime at your convenience at the time that is best suited to your schedule. You can find us at storytimewithmrlimata.com, at Storytime with Mr. Limata on Facebook and YouTube. And you know too, we go live on Instagram as well. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. The quickest kid in Clarksville coming right up. And this one is written by Pat ZIETLOW Miller, and it is illustrated by Frank Morrison, and we are reading it with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. A beautiful one indeed, and I cannot wait to share. I'll catch you on the other side of this very short break when we're back with more story time.
Hi, I'm Pat ZIETLOW Miller, and I write picture books for readers of all ages. And you are watching Storytime with Mr. Limata. Happy reading.
Happy reading indeed. Thank you, Pat ZIETLOW Miller. Amazing books, lots of wonderful books, including Be Kind and so many others that I think you should check out. And but for today, we have The Quickest Kid in Clarksville coming right up. So here we go. Pat ZIETLOW Miller and Frank Morrison bringing us this one. And of course, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. And the packages have started arriving too. Chronicle Books, a sneak peek into the spring catalog has already begun arriving, so I'm excited for that one. And so keep an eye out. It'll be coming. They'll be coming here to Storytime with lots of wonderful stories, great stories. So keep a lookout. Keep on the lookout. The Quickest Kid in Clarksville. Yes, indeed. Coming to you from Chronicle Books of San Francisco, written by Pat ZIETLOW Miller, illustrations by Frank Morrison. It is raining out here in Oakland. How is it where you are? So yeah, make sure your pets, everyone is taken care of. Spaces are dry. Right? If you have horses, you have anything, make sure that they're taken care of as well. I'm running in place, listening to my feet pound the pavement, pretending I am the fastest woman in the world. Of course, Wilma Rudolph, who grew up right in this town, is faster than anyone. But I am the quickest kid in Clarksville, Tennessee. And everyone around here knows it. Love the confidence. I'm running in place, listening to my feet pound the pavement, pretending I am the fastest woman in the world. Of course, Wilma Rudolph, who grew up right in this town, is faster than anyone, but the quickest kid in Clarksville. But I am the quickest kid in Clarksville, Tennessee, and everyone around here knows it. Well, now we know it too. I'm thinking about tomorrow's parade and wondering what Wilma's three Olympic gold medals would feel like hanging around my neck when a girl I've never seen before comes sashaying my way like she owns the sidewalk and everything on it. Yes, I am the quickest kid in Clarksville, Tennessee, and everyone around here knows it. I'm thinking about tomorrow's parade and wondering what Wilma's three Olympic gold medals would feel like hanging around my neck when a girl I've never seen before comes sashaying my way like she owns the sidewalk and everything on it. Who are you? Who is that? She sticks a hand out on her hip. I'm Charmaine. I look her up and down. I'm Alta. That's Dee Dee and little more. Got me some new shoes, Charmaine says. Cool shoes. Got me some new shoes, Charmaine says. Boy, howdy! Does she ever? Brand new. Only been worn by her shoes with stripes down the sides and laces so white they glow. Whoa. Shoes to strut in, shoes to run in. Because Charmaine's strutting hard enough to shame a rooster, and her legs are just raring to go. These shoes are like Wilma's, she says. My daddy went uptown to get them. I stare at the concrete. I don't have a shoe buying daddy. My sneakers have holes in the soles and laces that never thought to glimmer. These shoes are like Wilma's. I bite my lip. It's okay. Wilma wore a leg brace and flour sack dresses before she got big. Shoes don't make you fast, I say. Charmaine's face tightens. Reckon I'm faster than anyone. I puff up like a spitting cat. She wishes she were Wilma, but I am the real deal. I point to the mailbox. There and back. Charmaine up to the challenge. I point to the mailbox. There and back. Would you join in the race? We crouch low. Dee Dee and Lil Mo counting down, and we're off. My sneakers slap a sidewalk beat. Wilma Rudolph, Wilma Rudolph, Wilma Rudolph with every step. I reach the box first, turn and sprint back. Arms moving, legs grooving. I hear Charmaine huffing and puffing behind me. Wilma Rudolph, Wilma Rudolph. At least that's the beat that's playing in my head. I do a victory dance while Charmaine glares. I am still bebopping when she takes off again. To the corner, Charmaine calls over her shoulder. Starting now. No, I leap after her like a scalded frog. Wilma's come from behind to win some of her races, and so will I. Wilma Rudolph, Wilma Rudolph, Wilma Rudolph. My shoes make a beat on the sidewalk. When Charmaine reaches the corner, I am nipping her ankles. Bodies lunge, feet tangle. I fall. Charmaine stays up and wins. Ouch, my toes. Probably because it's poking out a brand new hole. Oh no. When Charmaine reaches the corner, I am nipping her ankles. Bodies lunge, feet tangle. I fall. Charmaine stays up and wins. Ouch, my toe hurts. Probably because it's poking out a brand new hole. Just like that, I puff up again. You tripped me. I would have won if you didn't. You were in my lane. I won fair and square. Charmaine walks away, shaking her braids and swinging her bottom. I follow, mad as any cat. She is so mad. Mad as any cat. That's when it happens. My toe hits a rock. The rock hits Charmaine. For a minute, Charmaine looks like she might fight, but she leaves without a word. Whoa. I limp home, feet dragging, head hanging. I show Mama the hole. She sighs. Oh, baby girl, those shoes have to last. They have to. When parade day dawns, I am making a banner with Dee Dee and Lil Mo. Then Charmaine struts by like she's queen of the block. I scowl at her. Then I pick up the banner and nod to Dee Dee and Lil Mo. Let's go. Thing is, the banner is bulky. No way I will make it all the way to the parade. It might be easier if I run. I force my feet to move. But one block in, I can't go on. It's too heavy. I hear the beat of feet. Wilma Rudolph, Wilma Rudolph, Wilma Rudolph. Will that beat carry me all the way to the parade? Charmaine is running by me. Pass that here, she says. I clutch the banner tighter. I don't need her help. Come on, says Charmaine. We will do it like Wilma's relay. 3 people ran it with her, you know. True. Yes. Pass that here, she says. I clutch the banner tighter. I don't need her help. Come on, says Charmaine. We will do it like Wilma's relay. 3 people ran it with her, you know. She has a point. I hate to admit it, but she's right. I hand her the banner, and she takes off for the next block. Then Dee Dee takes a turn, and even little more. We ran faster and faster till our legs are nothing but a whirling blur, just like you know whose. People stare, eyes popping, fingers pointing. You go, girl, someone goes. Yes. I sneak a look at Charmaine. Her feet are flying. Who's faster? I can't tell. But Charmaine isn't strutting or scarling. She looks happy. I don't mean to, but I smile. Charmaine smiles back. And all at once, I know shoes don't matter, not as long as we've got our feet. Yeah. As we ran on, I sneak a look at Charmaine. Her feet are flying. Who's faster? I can't tell. But Charmaine isn't strutting or scarling. She looks happy. I don't mean to, but I smile. Charmaine smiles back. And all at once, I know shoes don't matter, not as long as we've got our feet. Look, I say, the perfect spot. We collapse on the curb. There are flags, bands, noise, black faces, and white ones. The whole town is here. Yes, look, I say, the perfect spot. We collapse on the curb. There are flags, bands, noise, black faces, and white ones. And finally, a fancy convertible with the top down. Right there, holding a bunch of roses, is Wilma Rudolph. We scream and raise our banner, hearts pounding, heads hoping. Wilma sees us and smiles, then she waves. That makes Charmaine and me sashay like we own the sidewalk and everything on it. And maybe, just maybe, we do. Because we are the quickest kids in Clarksville, Tennessee. Ah. Yes, finally, a fancy convertible with the top down right here, right there, holding a bunch of roses as Wilma Rudolph. We scream and raise our banner, hearts pounding, heads hoping. Wilma sees us and smiles. Then she waves. That makes Charmaine and me sashay like we own the sidewalk and everything on it. And maybe, just maybe, we do. Because we are the quickest kids in Clarksville, Tennessee. Aw. And everyone around here knows it. Yes, indeed. And that is the end of our story. When we come back from break, we're going to be reading the author's notes. So please stay tuned for that one as well. Thank you so much for joining in today. I hope you enjoyed that one. A beautiful one indeed, coming to us from Pat ZIETLOW Miller and Frank Morrison, and of course, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. I'll see you on the other side of this very short break.
How you doing? This is Jonathan Marshall. I'm author of the books I'll Be Right There, Does It Rain Food, and also on the way, Me and My Kazoo at the Zoo. And you're here with Storytime with Mr. Limata.
Welcome back indeed. Thank you. Jonathan Marshall, as mentioned, has brought us many wonderful books. And if you've not seen them, please do check them out here on the Storytime platforms. And of course, check them out at johnmarshall.com. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime today. Absolutely appreciate you. I hope you've enjoyed the wonderful book that we just read. This one coming to us from Pat ZIETLOW Miller and Frank Morrison, and it is called The Quickest Kid in Clarksville. Or is it The Quickest Kids in Clarksville? And love it so much. Here we go with our author's note for this one from Pat ZIETLOW Miller. I love it, and I think it'll give us a little more information into this story today. So here we go. In 1960, African-American sprinter Wilma Rudolph was the fastest woman in the world. At the Summer Olympic Games in Rome, Italy, she became the first woman from the United States to win 3 gold medals at the same Olympics. Her wins in the 100 meters, 200 meters, and 4x100 relay, Martha Hudson, Lucinda Williams, and Barbara Jones made her a household name. She met President John F. Kennedy and received awards, including the Associated Press Female Athlete of the Year in 1960 and 1961, the James E. Sullivan Award, which honors character, leadership, and sportsmanship, induction into the U.S. National Track and Field Hall of Fame and the U.S. Olympic Hall of Fame. Wilma's success was even more impressive because of the difficulties she overcame growing up. She was one of 22 children, and her family did not have much money. Wilma was often ill as a child and wore a leg brace after she was diagnosed with polio. Doctors didn't think she would ever walk without it. But she exercised and worked hard for years until her leg was strong. Wilma grew up in Clarksville, Tennessee, a segregated town. There were separate schools and doctors and restaurants. There were separate schools and doctors and restaurants for Black and white people. After Wilma's victories, Clarksville wanted to honor her with a parade and banquet. Wilma said she would not attend unless the events were integrated, open to everyone. The organizers agreed, and Wilma's celebrations were the first major events for Blacks and whites in Clarksville history. And just a little bit more. And if you need, please go and read more on Wilma Rudolph, find other books that share her story. Amazing indeed. And I hope that this gives you a glimpse into this amazing athlete. And one with such foresight, right? To be able to push back against, these organizers, the city organizing this parade and making sure that it was integrated. That is, just outstanding. And much to be praised. And always thankful for people who are brave enough to do things like that, and indeed to stand up for what is right. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime today. Absolutely appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed this wonderful story. I hope that you go into this day strutting and sashaying like you own the sidewalk and everything on it, right? And yes, I hope everybody in your area knows it too. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. And thank you indeed for being here with us today. And let us see one more time who is with us here on Storytime. Thank you for joining in. Kathy, thank you for being here. And of course, thank you as well. Ari and Megan, thank you for joining us all in Kentucky today, sunny Kentucky today. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. And yes, indeed, everybody else is joining in as well. You make up the morning ingredients here on Storytime. You make Storytime what it is. You make Storytime special, and we appreciate you. Remember, too, that your voice matters. You matter. You are beautiful just the way you are. And please, please remember to turn up, turn up. We show up in many ways. If you can vote, vote. And if you can use your voice, use it. And if you can use other means, please do just that, because you are needed. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. And of course, everybody else that is joining in for the recordings later on, I hope you enjoyed this story. Please drop us your recommendations. Let us know you were here so we can say hi to you as well. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. It is raining out here in Oakland, so please, if you're driving, drive safe. If you're out there, be sure to carry your rain jacket and maybe boots as well if needed. And remember too to spare a thought for our friends who are unhoused, and hopefully that if you have means, you can donate some canned food, some stuff. Find the food bank, take some stuff there, and of course to whatever we can do to help our neighbors. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. Tomorrow we're back with another exciting story, and this one is brand new to Storytime, and it is called What Do Brothers Do All Day? This one is coming to us from Ahwan Mance, and I cannot wait to share it here with you on Storytime. And it is coming from Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Excited for this one. What do brothers do all day? Come on out and join us tomorrow and find out what it is all about. Happy Thursday to you and your loved ones. Hugs, hugs, hugs to each and every one of you. And hope to see you again tomorrow for more story time. And yes, go out there, sashay and walk like you on the sidewalk. Like I love that. I love that. I'll be carrying that with me today into the day. Have a lovely day. We wish you all the best. And whatever you're up to today, I hope that it just it fulfills whatever plans that you have, whatever you're hoping for. Thank you so much. And I hope you get to spend some time with people that make you laugh, people that make you want to face the day, right? Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. This has been Storytime for today. This has been Storytime on this wonderful Thursday morning, cold and rainy out here in Oakland. How is it where you are? Thank you so much for being here. Go grab everything else that you need to make this day even more beautiful. Hugs from me. Bye-bye.
Story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing. Read me all of the stories. Read me all of the stories. Some stories from far away, others right here in my neighborhood. Story time. Ooh. Story time. Story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Story Story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing.